Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of No Orientation Programming. I'm Joe and today we will continue our game server. Some time has passed. Last time we prepared the source code for the new lobbying process, I guess. Let's see what's in the history. Ninja gaming, telnet, yes, seems to be fine. Okay. I want to split the window horizontally, but I want to start the server on the bottom side. Yep, perfect, like this. Okay, and I want to split vertically. And then again vertically, because yes, three-way split is cool. Okay, I want to connect, so I have to write telnet. Yes, and I press enter. Yes, that's one of the last things we have done. That is, let's see, in the version history. Yes, perfect. Oh, we have a new version today. And this version is in the resource files. The history file has, yep. Today we have November. This is the first version. Okay. That's fine. Last time was version 10.6, 22.10-6. We made some documentation, the replacing process and the new lobbying process, the overview. We implemented quite hacky, but that's good because then we have to improve something. Quite hacky, we implemented the Control-C and Control-D command to immediately exit the server at every point. Check gamer removal in lobby on immediate disconnect. Yes, we checked if this is working. Restore terminal cursor. Yes, that was yes, also quite hacky, but working. Connect for matching, emphasize winning. That was interesting because it seemed to be very easy, but it wasn't actually. So welcome frame, disconnect if key is not enter. That's cool. And the last 2 points are the more important ones, or more visible ones. Guests get a random name by now. As a guest, you can't set your name anymore because it's not that easy sometimes. If there are bad names, you can't kick the people and then they just reconnect. So, and if a guest creates a server, also the server name is randomized or is the same as the gamer name. So this last time we only had quite small changes, and we prepared the source files. Yes, we made a new lobbying process file, and this process file should replace the old one from Connect 4 Gaming, the Connect 4 lobbying. It was just a minimal process we made, so we can play. So we prepared the source files. We made the overview. That's cool. Now the next steps are two things. We have to define the format, the JSON structure of these interfaces, and we have to define new frames, what we want to see in the lobbying process, what the gamers should be able to see, and what they should be able to change. And after that, we can just implement the process. So next step is the documentation JSON. Ooh, and we have oh no, why do I have a flickering again? Why is there flickering? Oh, come on, I thought this was over. Ay. Bad. Strange, because I thought this is a gone issue. Let's see. Oh, history. NVIDIA settings. Ooh. At which point make this the primary? No, position underscan. Hui. Advanced? Yes. Sync to replaying, allow flipping. Okay. Unfortunately. Not over, not fixed. Okay. One moment, please, sorry. So. Gaming in and out. I think this is part of let's see what do we have here. Gamers, gaming in. Okay. These are the frames type user. Yeah, these are the JSON event messages that are sent between the message dispatching process and the gaming process that is here. Gaming in and out, for example, message dispatching can send a message to a gaming process, for example, connect, who is connecting, who pressed the key, who disconnected. Okay. Fine. So, and this thing here is sent from a gaming process, any gaming process, back to the users through the message dispatching process. So this process is just forwarding messages between child processes. Type frame data frame, yes. So that's fine. But that's something different. Then here. Okay. Let's see. How should we call this stuff? We should give it a name first. Oh. Let's see. Copy. Online OML editor. I think we used this one last time. Yes, that's fine. Okay. So what is this? The config lobby in and the config lobby out. And then we have stats. Okay, game stats. Yeah, let's call it game stats. Okay. Lobbying. And we call them lobby in. Lobby in.json. Lobby out.json. And gaming stats. Gaming stats. Now we call it gaming result. Gaming result, yes. Result. No, it's not gaming result. Statistics. I would say at least matching result. Matching stats. Okay. So, and this is it. This is what we do today. We define and create JSON objects. And I open some random JSON file to check the syntax. Okay. So we have a config. And this config is divided into three parts. The lobby config, the server config, and the game default config. Config lobby is some object. Seems to be fine, okay. Then we have a config server. That is an object. And we have a config game default, which is an object as well. Okay. jq-r point. Perfect. So I have to warm up a little bit. So config lobby. Do we need yes, we need something like that, and it is something game specific. It's in the gaming process. We have some game specific lobby. So we should rearrange this a little bit, because this is a game lobby. Game specific. Okay, that's fine. Game settings default. So game settings default, yes, that's fine. Now we will have, these are just example JSON files to get an idea of which information we need. We can try and check, and only if we know exactly what requirements we have, which requirements we have, only then we begin to implement stuff. So at first we have to know what we want to have. So the server configuration, the default server configuration. The default server configuration, not the server. This is the server configuration. And this server configuration is created during the game creating or game selecting process of the user. As soon as somebody has connected, the user can create a game process during the game selecting process. And this information is sent to the dispatcher, and the dispatcher actually creates the gaming process, because this is the main process, and these are the child processes. And the first configuration, the first server configuration or gaming server configuration is stored as a JSON, as a resource file in the global resource files. And therefore we create a JSON file that is called config server default.json. Here we have a default server configuration. This default configuration is baked into the application, and every time we have a user starts a game selecting process, we load the default server configuration from the resources, and then we can change it during the game selecting process. And then if we create the gaming process, we have created the server config. So a game is created with the server configuration, for example, is it open or closed or something like that, and the lobbying process gets this server configuration as well as a lobby, game specific lobby configuration and the game default configuration. Then the lobbying process has everything it needs. It can decide if as soon as somebody wants to connect, if it's allowed or not, and stuff like that. It can have a game specific appearance, and it just has a default game default configuration. Okay, so okay. Server default. I think it's just fine at the moment to define an empty server configuration. So this is fine. And then for the games, we have a game specific resource directory. And there we have the config lobby.json, and we have a config we have a connect for lobby. It's a game specific lobby, and we have a config connect for default. So now we have to add these files to the Mason build. We have to tell the Mason file that these resources should also should be integrated in the application as well. And this is done resources. Resources, okay, command run ls. Ui. Yes, okay, fine. Now games. Let's see if this is working. Okay. In Mason, for each continue, do we have a continue in the Mason build system? For each. No, we do not have. No, we have. Cool. That's cool. And we have an if, yeah, like ooh. And what? Ooh. And oh, okay, it's more. It's not. It's not Python. It's something different. Okay. I know, but okay. I hoped to get a Python syntax. Okay. So, I want a command. Run command, and for every ls help list directories not their contents. Let's see. Games test.txt. If I execute ls d. Okay. Googling it. I Google it before reading the. For the current directory, okay. I know. Okay. Mm-hmm. Using echo. Okay, I have to remove the slash at the end. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's fine for me. What was the last one? Two trailing slashes like. Ooh. Alias for lesser, the time will not invoke alias, you can prepend the command with backslash. Let's see if this changes something. Nope. Okay. So, we have to get rid of the slash, unfortunately. Or do we? No, we don't have to. Okay, perfect. So, run command ls in. And I think these are the arguments which have to be in a list, I think. Minus D. Games. Let's see if this is working. Gaming. ls -d games. Yes, that's fine. This should work. Then house games, okay, and then we iterate through every game path for g in and here in every directory we are looking for the directory resources. Okay. Okay. And then with Mason Who, okay, you can use the file system module fs import. Okay. Mason version. Oh. Let's see. I can import something. Interesting. if fs is if not fs is directory, g plus resources path game res is equal to the game path and the resources path, and then if not is directory, continue, and if else we run a command, the resource command, that is executed in the path game res. And then we add all the resources. Let's see if this is working. I doubt, but let's see. G. Okay. Then maybe this is not working. Okay, what is check to run command? Meson run command. What is check? Okay, we should remove this. Check is true. What does check mean? If check is given, Mason will error out if command returns with a non-zero exit code. Okay. I could. What is the default of check? I don't know, but I can omit this stuff because I can say if not command dot return code is equal to 0, or if return code, then continue, and then I can remove this and the import. If this command fails for some reason, then then I continue checking the other games for this directory, and only if ls gives us something useful, then we check the resources and join the paths. Okay, so now let's see. For each failed with status 2 LSD games. Why? Status 2. No such file or directory. This is not true, I think. ls-d games. Okay, we got this error message. We are in the wrong directory, but this is strange because yes, no. Here we do the same with just setting resources in the same and in this same directory as the resources directory, like this. Here resources, we have the games directory. So if this is working, this should be working as well. Okay. Now I should have I expected the same list but doubled. Why? We have a resource path. We join the paths. Oh, nope. Yes, nope. Let's see if this is working. Join paths. No, what am I doing? That's completely wrong. Okay, paths games. This is not working. That's fine. But this is working. Is resources, is this working? No. Why? Why don't we get an error here at this point? Come on. Okay. We didn't get the double a doubled list because I guess this continue was always working, so we didn't increase the rest paths array. And yes, that is fine. Can we output a message? That would be fine. Debug message. Do we have a debug message? Any type of variables value? Message. What? Mason print variables. Yes, something. Can I print a message? Hello? Somewhere. Ah, message. Cool. Now we have one. Okay. Let's see, Mason, PWD. Current source directory. Whatever, okay. Hello. We are in gaming. Current source directory. Yes, that's fine. We are in the in directory gaming. So then we should be able to execute this command. Am I missing something? Gaming. We are at gaming and we execute this command. Can we execute but we can execute this? Okay. Argument 1, 2, 3, yes. Okay, we make a different approach. So we don't have to make it too long. So let's see. We just remove this strange stuff and then we check. Okay. The ls command now prints we use a message here, so we have a message for future debugging stuff. Creating resources. And then here we say done. Okay. We remove this and this. Okay. We execute the command list directory games. This must be successful, so we say check true if this is not working. So and here we say if fs dot is directory, if G is not a directory, then we say continue. Because now, if we are at the gaming level and we just say games, then we have this list and then we check for every. Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough. Okay. And here we have to say path game resources, and then we check if. Then we can do the same here. We do not have to execute another command. Yes, okay, we say is G a directory we can access. Fine. Then check if there is a subdirectory resources. If it's not here, then continue, and otherwise oh, okay. We need this here. Okay, perfect. Let's see. I think we have to add games here as well. Because we get this list. Uh-huh. Okay, let's see. Creating resources done. Okay, cool. Can create. I want to resources. Adding plus R. That's cool. Now we see that it still isn't working. Here we say global, and here we say game plus this plus resource name. Okay, and now for debugging, we say message foo1. Why are you not walking into this directory? So global foo1, okay, at least we have found something. And this is not a directory because path game is equal to this path game. Okay, I think this should do the trick. Path game, and then yes, I think this is it. So I have a game, and the path game is game name, path game, and then I check the resource path. Okay. Let's see. So, yes, that's fine. Message creating resources global, not adding, not creating, adding resources. Now I'm satisfied. So, and now we have, finally we have our files here. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Perfect. So, okay. Integrate global and game specific resource files into application. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. I can remove the test. This is okay. The documentation, Mason file, history. Lobby in, lobby out. We changed this. No, we changed these two. Git add doc JSON gaming. And we say gaming beautify. This was just changing, just a little rearrangement. And then we imported the file system module, we said integrate resources, global resource name, and we go through all the game directories and integrate all resources of the game if we have found this path. I think we don't need this part, we can merge this. Okay, let's see. Let's try if we can merge this. Then we have, then it's not as bloated. Path. Okay. Let's see if it's still working. Seems to be fine. No, let's see. Test. Okay, it's still working. Perfect. That's shorter, that's fine. Cool. Perfect. Okay. Now we can add for every game in a very convenient way. If we want resources, then we just say resources, and then we add files in this directory in any game directory, and we have resources for the game. Okay, that's cool. Ooh. 1 hour already. We have 1 hour already, and what did we do? Okay, what did I do? Nothing. Okay. Config lobby, config server. Matching stats. Okay, let's see. I add the doc files. Gaming. Add doc JSON. Okay. I will open these files directly. Should we be able to close a server per default? So let's see. I will edit these 3 files. Resources. We have the config server default. we have the lobby, and we have the game default. These three files. And the question is, at the beginning we don't have many settings. For example, the server. Should this configuration file have a bool, for example, default true? Because it would be annoying if I add a server. I want to play with friends. Later. Okay. Let's public. Oh, let's do it like that. Let's keep it that way for a moment, because step by step. Okay. The lobby itself. At the moment we do not have a lot of requirements on the lobby, a game specific requirement for the lobby, and we should try to avoid having lobby settings. But we may have in the future. Okay. Game settings for the Connect 4 gaming. There is no setting either. Okay, so we are quite done at the moment, so it's fine. Okay, we have to define the interface for these three outputs and inputs. So we have defined, we saw that we don't need at the moment, we don't need this. Later we will definitely use settings in these JSON files, but at the moment we care more about the output of the lobbying process. It doesn't need to be as flexible. That was the reason why we were able to create a minimalistic lobbying process that wasn't dependent on anything. So we just have to define the output of the lobbying process at first, and the statistics, the output of the matching process, the outputs of these two processes. Okay. Config server. These config files get merged and changed. This is the main task of the lobbying process. Merging these config files, merging them and changing them. So the matching process has all the information it needs. Okay. And then the matching process, the users are interacting with the matching process, and as soon as the matching process has finished, we get the result of the matching. And then we have a statistics file. And this statistics file is then used in the lobbying process to display the results. Okay. So we have a team structure. The team is the most important thing. The old process, the old lobbying process, which we have copied into the new one, creates an object that is called teams. Oh, dirty. Game settings dirty. Do we need this? Yes. I think. But we didn't use it. Okay, let's see. The first thing we will do is I show you the structure of the application, the internal structure of the application. NC local host 3001 3000. Okay. We have a supervising process and a message dispatching process. I log into the system and I create a game connect 4. No, I create a dummy. Yes, because the dummy gaming, which is the Connect 4 game, no, it's dummy gaming, but it reuses the Connect 4 matching process, I think, games, dummy. So it's just as dummy gaming. It's using this lobbying process and it's using this matching process. Okay. And here we will create a TCP listening process. Lobby init. TCP listening. Sending. Okay. Same as in message dispatching, because the JSON file we create here will get very big, and no, we don't create this in the lobbying process. We create this in the gaming process. Oh, that's even better. That's fine. Perfect. Huh. Inactive kick. Okay, message interpret, message process if you yes. Initialize proof. We can start this listening process in In the initialize function of the gaming process, yes, listening, TCP listening create to who? Gaming. We call this. And we call this listener process MP debug game. And we initialize this variable. Gamer connected. Gamer connected, yep. Null. Fine. And here we say MP debug game is that's nasty. That's not cool. Why? Gamer interacting. So, create. If not, this gonna create. Okay, that's fine. That's almost fine. Oh, come on. So, return. Oh, come on, please. Game add. What is this doing? This is a gamer interacting stuff, and this is a TCP transferring. Close. How to close a socket? This close, okay. Yep. Stop. This one. Okay. Should we add a gamer? Yes, if break if we do not have any sockets in the queue. But if we have something in the queue, then get the socket file descriptor, and if creating the process fails, then we have to close. Then we have to close the socket. Yeah, cool. That sounds fine, but we have to add this here as well. Gonna create process, gamer message interpret. If I have a message of the type create and I cannot create the game, then if I could not create the game, that is interesting. Okay, let's see if this is working. This should be working. Disconnect. Could not create gaming process. Yes, and we will try this. We will check if this is working. So now we shouldn't be able to add. Boah. That's checked. That's checked. That's checked. Okay, telnet, MPSSH, P game. If not P game, then the gamer wants to create a process, a gaming process, and is switching to its data transferring state, so it's not outputting a frame anymore. And if we were not able to create a gaming process, which would send frames to the gamer, then we have to inform the gamer we were not able to create this game. So gonna create gaming process and return this information back to the gamer. Let's see if we can compile, please. That would be cool. Ninja close has not been declared. Yes, I need something. I think it's called this function controller. No, it should be Unix standard. Let's see. Okay, no return in 61. Initialize is null. Okay. Fine, okay, let's see. Now it gets interesting. I create the game. You have been disconnected from a reason, could not create gaming process. Pressing could not create process and nothing press any key to continue. Fine. So nothing has crashed and everything is working, although we were not able to create something on the heap. You have been disconnected from the server and cannot create gaming process. That's fine, that's cool. That's cool. So now we have just we have just changed the message dispatching process. That's fine, that's fine. This got improved. This is very important as well, because if we can't create the game integrating process, we have to close the file descriptor. Otherwise we have a file descriptor leak. That's cool. Improve. No, not improve. Check output of function create. Very important. Okay. Gaming process. Yes. Interesting. Now I know why we tried to get the listener in the gaming. Okay. Here. Come on. So, and here. Now we have to add this line, very important. Have to check if we were able to create a listening process. And we set the port of this listener process. We want to, yes, we want to display, we want to display this listener process. Let's see if this is working. Oh, come on. 3005. 3050. So let's see what we now. I should be able to create the gaming server again, and let's see. Yes, perfect. We have a child process in a listener child process in the Connect for gaming, because it's of type gaming, and at the moment every time gaming process has a TCP listener process. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Let's see if we have something else. Connect for gaming. Yes. Games, game state. Yes, because we want to remove this. Size, name games. Yes, we want to remove this. And this. That's fine. And we want to... Ooh. Yes, okay. Yes, that's fine. We want to remove this information from the specific gaming process. We want to move it one layer higher to somewhere here. Okay, message process, no. Game process. Inactive kick. Yes. And here. Ooh. Here we have to check if debug peer Versorgung, Supply, Versorgung. Debug peer supply, yeah, with information. Everyone left, and we execute this. Come on, That's cool. Now we have to check the pipe entry. Oh, no, this is fine. Okay. Here we just say return. If this is not initialized, then jump out of the function, do nothing. It's not critical if this, it is critical. It is critical because of this. So we can remove this. Okay. If the listener did not get any file descriptor of any connection, then go out of the function. We do not have to supply any peer. But if we got a file descriptor, then create a styled string from the game state. As we can see here, we have the game state. Okay, that's fine. Then send this information to the peer and close the connection. Okay, send. And I don't care about the result of the send function. I just try to send to the peer file descriptor the data, and the data is this. And this. I think. Yes. Yes, I think. And close the file descriptor. Okay, let's see if this, at least if we go into this function with proc, proc warning log, sending debug information, sending game debug information, sending game debug. State, sending game state to peer. Okay. So let's see. or close, yes, break statement not within loop or switch gaming 219. Yes, we have to use return here, of course. And for this, we also need the Unix standard include, and then we should be fine. Now, we create the game. Perfect. The dummy gaming. We have. So what is this doing? What should the TCP listener process do? If we connect to this port, I want to get every information the lobbying process has created so far without creating too much waste in the process tree view. As you can see, we have process information here, but the JSON file is too big and too it's too big, and the information is too big to be in the process tree, and so we move it to a different channel. And this channel is the TCP listener process we have created in this very moment. And now if we connect to this socket, we should get a dump of the JSON file. And the second reason why I want to use this thanks the second reason why we use this channel is if we have a dump of the JSON file, then we can process it with the JSON query application. Hopefully this is working now. And I don't know if we get anything out of it at the moment. Let's see. We create a split of yes, like this. Perfect. That is fine. And now let's see if I use netcut to localhost port 3050, like here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's working. It's so cool. That's so cool. Perfect. Now we have two channels. We can see the process tree, and only the process tree, and only the very, very necessary information. And on the other side, we can get the complete state of the gaming process, and that's very cool. So let's do this again in a bigger window. Netcut localhost 3050. Now we get all the information of the gaming process as JSON file dumped from this TCP channel. And the cool thing is now we can have a very, very big state, a very complex state, because we will get a very complex state in the lobbying process, because a lot of people are creating a complex structure. And if we do it like that, in this way, we can pipe this output to the JSON query application. For example, we want to check who is the admin. And then we only get this information or something else. Oh, let's see. That's better. Let's see. We want to see who are the gamers. We can output the whole stuff in a colored way. We can, yes, we can say, what is the, what is the, the name? What is the name of the server? But now, now we have a different problem. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. But we have to change something. That's cool. It's we can now select the name of the gaming server. That's cool. And now I can show you a lot of stuff. Like one thing I wanted to explain was in the old logging process we created this entry, but we didn't use it because we made it we have to change this and we had a different approach. We added the team information in the gamer entry. We have a list of gamers, and in each in this list there are multiple gamer IDs, and in this gamer ID structure we have a team. And we didn't use it like here. We have to check if we need both entries, the team entry here and a gamer entry here, or if we can use only one entry. We will check this later, but now we have an overview, a beautified overview, and a very convenient overview of the complete game process state. We have used port 3050, but if we create multiple gaming server, a gaming process, then we will have a problem. So at the moment, creating the TCP listener process Hmm. Who? I think I have an idea. Let's see if this is. I don't care. Okay. We make it like this. We start the process, the debugging process all the time, and we say if this pointer is not set, then return from the function. If the process has finished, that means np debug success, and if the success is not equal to pending, yes. If this process has failed, then we repel the process. We repel the process np debug and we set it to 0. Okay, let's see if this compiles. Okay, it's compiling. Let's see what we did here. Nope. Telnet 10.0.0.200 4,000. Now I have two connections to the two gamers, two connections to the server. Oi. What? Okay, fine. Now I create the server here, dummy. I have a TCP listener process here and I create another server here. Then the bind failed. The bind of the second listener process failed. Here we have the first dummy gaming process. It created the TCP listening process, so we can only debug the first gaming server at the moment, and that's fine. Because I just want to test and debug if we have the need to get the information from every gaming process, then we can change the process definition at every time. Okay, thank you for the follow. The name is cool. I like your name. So we have all the information we need. That's cool. Everything is working. In this process tree view, I only want to have the absolute most important information. These lines are not very interesting to us. We know there is a debugging listener, but we don't care. We know, but we don't care about this. Okay, so we remove this information. Tree, and we set the listener. Oh, come on. We set the visibility of the debugging process in the process tree display. We set the visibility to false. That means now I create the first gaming server, but we don't see these 3 lines anymore because we don't want to see them. But we still get the information from the debugging process. Yeah, that's cool. That's yes, and I like this warning. That's cool. That's fine. Okay. That's a cool feature. That's a very cool feature. Yes, nice. So we add this to the history file. We say add game state debugging process. Yes, that's fine. We recompile the application and then we check if we can see this information in our history file, version history. Yes, integrate global and game-specific resource files into application and add game state debugging process. That's very cool. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. So, I have to apologize. I have to go away for 1 minute. I'm back in a minute. Okay, so I hope the chat is working. I hope the Twitch chat is working. We have added a game state debugging process, and that's very cool. Now, if we create a game process, then we have this information. we have the information of this container. We get this container. So this is the gaming process, which is creating the listener process, the debugging process, which gives us direct access to this internal system information. As soon as we have started the gaming process, the message dispatching process has created the gaming process, like shown here. Message dispatching creates gaming, and the gaming process itself makes a lobbying process and is alternating between lobbying and matching. We get a message into the gaming process, and then it's directed to either lobbying or matching, depending on what is running at the moment. If we are in the lobbying state, all people who are connected add information. They press some keys and they change game settings, they join, and they can leave the game. They can join a team, like here, 1 or 0. If anyone is listening at the moment in the stream, you can test the server by joining. If you have Telnet, and you have Telnet if you have Windows or Linux, then you can join the game by executing telnet nagelus testing usto port 4000, and then you can just join, and that's the server I have created. And you can join with enter, and then you can play with me if you want. So people can join a team during the lobbying process, for example by pressing 4, 1, 2, team 1 or 2 or 0, spectating. And then the game gets started. And now the game has started, and we can still get the gaming information, the complete gaming information at every time. At all the time we get, at every time point, we can read the internal process state, which is quite big already, although it's a very small process. It has only one player, and only the very necessary information is stored in this process. But as you can see, it has 22 lines already. So this will be quite a big structure in the future. And the reason why we have created this direct access is because we want to create a cool lobbying process, and we can improve this process by checking what is the output. This is the output of this process. We check all the time how we create this structure and do we have all the information we need for the matching process which is started afterwards. Okay, yeah, cool. So that's fine, and now we have the match. Yes, the match. Before the winner structure was null, but now the winner is team 1. That's cool. Cool. And this entry belongs to a different structure. I would add this information to the statistics area. And the cool thing with this listener is that we get access to everything. We get access to how was the server configured, how was which setting were set, this thing, and then we get the whole statistics and the not only the statistics, but we get a different something. We get something else which is not included here. Yeah, we should add this. Okay, statistics. Yes, statistics and how should we call this? Intermediate state, maybe? Running state? Yes, maybe the running state of the match. Match running state. Matching has an up arrow to stats, and matching has a down arrow to this. Yes, oh, that's fine. Oh, cool. So this is cool. So we get access to these 3 data structures. The running state is read and written, so it's has 2 directions. It's the matching process writes into the running state and then reads from the running state. The statistics are created and reused in the logging process for the users who want to recheck the result. Okay, and the logging process creates the config and the matching process only uses the config. It doesn't change, the matching process does not change the config. The team configuration or the game configuration, this is static for as long as the matching process is running. It's only changing the running state during its lifetime, and at the end we get the result of the matching process. That's the overall structure of the gaming system, of the gaming subsystem. And all we have to do in the future is then just make different matching processes. Or if we want to have different modes, we can add in the gaming process stuff like tournaments, but this will be in the far future. Yes, I'm quite satisfied. That's cool. So we add this information to the wiki. It's cool. Then we add this information in the system. Lobbying, yes. Build lobbying. Let's see. Ooh, the frame rate dropped. That's fine, cool. Documentation, update, lobbying, blend OML. Okay, that's fine. So I have to make some commits. TCP, we don't need TCP transferring anymore. We don't need connect 4. Yep. Gaming main, okay. Diff, yes, perfect. Git add p. Remove debug info. Cool. That's a fine commit. Add debug process. That's fine. Game interacting, we don't need this anymore. That's fine. Ooh, whoop. Ooh. I hope everything is still compiling. Okay, let's see. Yep, that seems to be fine. Bonnie has joined the game. Okay, perfect. That's cool, that's fine. So we have prepared a lot of stuff. Now we have everything we need to step by step improve the new process. So we are replacing the old lobbying process. We created a new process. We copied everything we need. Now we have prepared everything we need to be able to improve the new process. We check its output, and this output must dominate the old output. It must be better in every aspect. And as soon as we have a better structure, the same or better information, then we can switch to the new process, and we can delete the old process, and then the replacing process is finished. Okay. That's fine. That's quite cool. So, I'm quite tired at the moment. So let's see, what can we do? What can we improve? We can check. Bonus game. So we need a different structure, and okay, fine. We have created these example files, and hui. I make this different. I call it the same way. This is the structure is called game state. Game state JSON, and I remove this JSON files because at the beginning we have 3 separated JSON files, and in this process as soon as this process has started, you can create a different model. You can create the model the way you like. In this system model, we have separated the data, so I can show you which way the information takes, but at the moment it's implemented a little bit different because these 2 processes have one big data pile, and we want to have this one big data pile in the gaming process because we want to have the complete information. Where are that? Okay. For everybody who is watching, the Twitch chat does not seem to be working today. I don't know why. This happened before, okay. Because somebody asked a question. Yeah. It's an asterisk question. You know why are there two different zip accounts needed in the zipconf? Zipgate incoming and zipgate outgoing account. And why are two different contexts in the extensions confuseful? I'm sorry, Anna, but I have not the slightest idea, because the only thing I created was it's a long time ago. Configure your articles. Zipgate. You configure Zipgate. Asterisk für Zipgate. Cool. Now what is Zipgate? That's interesting. What is Zipgate? Get a new account. That's interesting. Was sollen sie beachten? Aha. Is this a server? No. Yeah, that's quite complex. No, I'm sorry, I don't have any idea what this is. What did I do with the asterisk? It was 2 years ago. I started the server on the laptop because I wanted to connect from 2 devices to the laptop. And these 2 devices, so that the asterisk server was running on the laptop, and these 2 calling devices, I wanted to connect them with the server. So the only thing I have used asterisk for is to just create the minimal example, creating an account. So I don't even know, I don't think I needed an incoming and outgoing account. That's the zip protocol, the session initiation protocol can get very, very, very complex if you have stuff like that. Session initiation protocol. It can be simple. It can be very simple because it can be a direct connection from Alice to Boris. This is optional. Zip has so many different scenarios. I used the most basic one that involves an asterisk server, and that was this scenario. Just one server, and I was able to just create 2 lines. I think it was in the zipconf. No, it wasn't in the zipconf. I use the zipconf is important, yes, and I did not use the extensions. I didn't need it in my case. And I used some account config, I think. I just needed to add 2 users, and I needed to add 2 users, and these users were able to register at the server. And this was the only thing I had to do. And maybe I used the extensions conf a little bit, but I found a one line that was routing, because the strange thing in asterisk, I think I know nothing. I don't know anything about asterisk. I just know only a little bit. I think the design is in a way that you can create accounts, and then you have to define. You can define everything, I think. And you can route these accounts together. And for me, this was just a one line, because both needed to be able to connect to each other. So by this I mean the invite needed to be rerouted to the second device. And this was a one-liner, and I don't know the one-liner anymore. And what this does, extension zip ID1 dial. These are commands. And every command, you have to learn every command. I don't know any of these commands. But these commands are executed, I think, are interpreted and executed. Okay, you know the commands. I don't understand them at the moment. So your question was why there are 2 different zip accounts needed. Zipgate outgoing account. No, that's fine. Anna, we have very often interrupts like these, and this is fine. I was already in a state where I finished something, and then I have to rethink what I will do next, so it's fine. And the zip protocol is very powerful, but it's very complex too. I'm working with zip now 5 years or so, daily, and it's look, you can't learn everything in zip. This is the session initiation protocol, and these are the RFCs. No. Zip list RFCs. Reference supported zip list of RFCs. So these are the RFCs of zip. That's crazy. That's so crazy. And every RFC is a document, a specification that has many pages. Many pages. So nobody can understand zip. Nobody. So this protocol is so bloated and so big. Nachteil, complex, way too complex. You can do stuff with this protocol, it's very strange, and this complexity must somehow have an impact on the applications. So it's very bad for the implementers, because there are so much configurations. Yeah, interesting. No, sorry if I cannot help you in this case, but yeah, you can tell me if you know it, because I like to learn every day new stuff. In Astra ändern Sie dann den Wert von Info in Aha. DTMF mode. DTMF modes, there are two different types of DTMFs. That the dial tones. If you are talking with somebody, you're welcome. So if you're talking to somebody and you press in a key, then there is a tone, and this tone has different formats and modes and stuff here. So quite complex protocol. I'm so happy that I don't have to implement a complete server, because that wouldn't be possible. The SSH protocol is easy. That's very cool. The secure shell, that's there are only a few RFCs that are up to date, are currently in use. So with the first base RFCs, you're quite fine. That's quite cool. Okay, so it's 22 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock and almost 11. This is the first streaming session after the vacation, so I think it's not going to last until 12. I will call it a day earlier. So as said before, we have the complete game state information in one big pile. This splitted version is only for better understanding. So we have everything in one big JSON file. And as you can see, we have at least two issues in this. We already had a bigger version. Let's take this. We have two issues already, and we have to fix the issues. We have to update our processes so we can make the state structure more clean. For example, we have to use the teams. We have to remove this match. We have to rename the stuff. This is the config gaming. That's cool. Yes, that's cool. And this match is the running state. That's the match state. Yeah, the running state. Okay. And then this entry should be in. We have to create this. We have to create this. This will be in another structure that is called stats. And the winner should be here. The winner entry should be here. That's fine. So we have, okay, let's see. Game state current and game state should. This is the our current structure. And this is the structure we want to get. Match is fine, I think. Teams, I want to remove this, but maybe I want to make it look like that. Teams, we have two teams, the team 0, and this team has a certain structure. It has maybe it's a list of gamer IDs. Maybe something like that, and then we can remove this entry here. Winner team. Then we can rearrange the stuff so we can see the structure in a better way. Yeah, that's it's only a few issues, but that's quite fine, I think. That's quite fine. Config gaming. We have 3 configs. Okay. I closed the CPP files for a moment because we are not coding at the moment. So let's see, what did we do? We have a JSON. Yes. We have here a config lobby, config lobby. We have a config gaming. And we have a config server. And for example, config gaming, we can say that the server name, maybe this information can stay here. I think this is okay. Because we have to see it in the we have to see it like this. We have to see it like this. When do this everything that is config, everything that is a configuration, the server configuration stays the same during the entire gaming process. It's static at the beginning. It's constant at the beginning. The lobby configuration is static as well. Only the game config changes. And the game config changes means the admin can change yes, that's fine. So the server has an entry already. We have a default server configuration that yeah, for example, we can add this here. We can add this here. This will be merged. This information will be merged later on. Then we have a lobby config. At the moment, I don't know what we could add, but for example, config lobby default. Should we call it default? Yes. Yeah, why not? Okay, that's fine. For example, a lobby entry could be, so you get the feeling what I'm meaning. A lobby setting could be how the chat is displayed, or how if there is a chat yeah, for example, chat enabled. That could be one setting, and this setting would be could be overridden in the connect for lobby. For example, we say usually we have a chat, but in our connect for game for the we don't have a chat. So we can disable the chat on certain games. So this is the meaning of this area. So, and the gaming config is set. Hi, Banana Bear. Banana Bear. I thought that the chat is not working. Stream chat. Uh-huh. So strange. Okay. Anna, I don't know why, but it was not working while when you were typing. Okay, that's as usual. Okay, Banana, hi, how are you? So we added some cool stuff, Banana Bear. Again, it's getting better and better every day. So we have added a debugging process. Very cool, very cool. Look at that. In Hungary, it was very cool. We had cool days there, cool time away from the computer. Very cool. We have made an escape room. The escape rooms in Budapest are so cool. I can highly recommend going to an escape room in Budapest or multiple escape rooms. So, how were your days? How have your days been? The gamers, gaming. Config gaming pool match. Oh, a LAN party. Cool. What did you play? Config area. Running area. That's. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That's. Yes. This is fine. What kind of games did you play? CS Tower Defense, PUBG. Cool. I have never played PUBG before. CS with what version of CS? The source? I guess the source. Oh, No, not Source. CSGO, Go. Yeah, Go is the current. Match. Pending. Match finished. Gamers. Gaming configuration is changing. Teams. 24/7 before planning. Oh. Yep. Yeah. That's a deep hole, yeah. I'm happy that I don't have to think about stuff like that. So it's getting structure. This stuff is getting structure. That's cool. This is the current version, and that's the version we need. I think. Oh, okay. Nice. That's a cool project. And it's it needs it's good that you take that you put a lot of thought into the project, because it's a big investment and the stuff has to work and yes, a lot of parameters. So I guess it will take long time until you get the stuff. How is the availability of the panels? Chat enabled. True. Public, true. Chat enabled. Yeah, cool. Gaming. Ja. Timer. Teams und Gamers. Okay. Yes, okay. I think yes, the panel's easy. Yes, this is a special component, and the inverters are electronics with chips and stuff. But the hybrid are plenty. Okay. Everything is expensive at the moment. Yeah. 30%, yes, 30%. I expected worse. I expected a worse number. Teams. Mm. Yes, yes, this sounds a lot worse. You're right, yeah. 50% more expensive. The gamers should the gamers be in gaming? The game config can change. The teams can change, that's fine during the matching process, but the gamers should be in this. No, not in the who. That's important. They are a complete different area. They need to get it completely different because these are separated processes. Okay. So we have a matching process and the gamers are different. Are completely different. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And the teams, is the configuration. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's quite okay. So, what do we have to change? The gamers are fine. The match is almost fine. Match finished. Match pending, match result, matching result, matching just matching. Okay, team current, yeah. Calc request, starting, cursor team, that's fine. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, it's 11 o'clock, so it's time for the after stream beer. We came quite far today. We have improved a lot. Global game specific, improve internal checks in the dispatching process in message dispatching. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. So, yes, 2 and this will be the next version. 22.11.2 for next week. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's so cool. Banana Bear, I tell you. Maybe if you want, we can drink a short beer in Discord. Anna, if you're motivated and you don't have Discord, you don't have Discord, unfortunately. So it was nice today again. So next time we have to raid somebody. Because I don't want to miss it. Ooh, Mendabai. Let's see who is doing what. Halo Infinite. The Brutzler. Mendabai is improving his application. Ooh. Oh, Halo. You know what? Today oh, Halo. I've played Halo. Last time I've played Halo was, I don't know. Let's see. Let's rate the channel. JV Peak. What is JV Peak doing? Ooh. Oh, Banana Bear. Ooh. JV Peak made a a cool game with an RFC tags. He has to find out a random generated sequence. Oh, you know what? We rate JV Peak again, and then I want to watch the Halo. We just make a visit. JV Peak. Bye. Until next time, next week, Tuesday.